Hey guys, I'm doing the valves on my head, so I thought I'd show you how to remove and install valves. Um, I built a tool out of a C-clamp. Um, you can buy these tools for valve removal, and it comes with different attachments to put on. But I built my own out of a C-clamp and a piece of pipe that I notched so that I can reach in and grab the keepers. So here's a valve that I just put in. So the top of the valve looks like this, has a little notch in it where the keepers will sit. The keepers are angled. They have a little ridge on them that fits inside of that notch, and then they're angled so that as it pulls down, it seats it and locks it inside of the cap of the spring. So to remove the valve, we compress the valve or the valve spring by pushing on the back, pushing on the back or the front of the valve so that it doesn't push out, and then pushing on the top of the valve spring cap to lower that spring so that you can use a magnet to remove the keepers. So let me get set up and I'll show you that. So I've got the clamp set up on the head, and I've got it compressed so that the top of the valve stem, so the top of the valve stem is just barely sticking out from the top of the cap of the valve spring so that we can slide the keepers in. So what I like to use is a little pick and with a little bit of grease on it so that it sticks, so that the valve keeper sticks to the tip, and then I'll just set it on top. Stuck to my finger. So there it is. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see this. So there is the keeper sitting on top of the valve, and what I'll do is I'll spin it around to the bottom side so that I can put the next valve keeper, because there's two of them for each, and they're like semicircles. They're semicircles, and so they cup around the valve stem, and like I said, they're angled so that when the cap pushes up and you release the clamp, the spring will push against those keepers and it'll hold the assembly together. So yep, I'll spin it around here. Spin it around the back side, so now I can slide that next one right there into the front. I don't know if I can get it to focus, but let me get the next keeper all set up. Tough though. Grease is sticky. Having a tough time with this guy. So I thought I'd show you a better look of what it looks like behind the clamp when you're compressing the spring down. So when you're compressing the spring down, you want to you'll push the top down with the clamp or the valve spring compressor. So then just the top of the valve stem is showing like this. So you want to try and work the keepers in and seat them just inside. Like this. So then when you take the compression off of the clamp, it'll hold it in place. So then the pressure from the spring onto the spring cap pushes pressure and it locks it in place. So if you were to take it out, you would compress the valve spring and drop the clamp or the cap down, and then I use a magnet to remove the keepers, and then you can remove the spring in the valve. Hopefully this helps you.